Mm. So good evening everyone. So today we will be seeing the lightweight IDE, we can say. Uh, so the first thing it will be Notepad++. Uh, so let me share my screen. So before that, so today the PPT is for this. Um, So Notepad. So what is Notepad++? So normally in every computer there will be Notepad, right? But Notepad++ is an extension of Notepad, but it can be used for like editor, like IDE integrated development environment as well. For any language, multiple languages it will support. So it is very lightweight, and we can actually write the code easily in Notepad++. So it's not only support Python, whatever the coding language, it by default will have a tab language tab, which in which language you want to write the code, it actually supports that. So the only thing drawback is we can't run the program directly from the notepad until unless you have you have the I meant to say plugins installed on that. Actually, I haven't used that plugins, but normally to write the code very fastly, Notepad++ is a very great, I mean to say, very useful tool. So everyone should have their own laptop. It is very lightweight. Maybe I think 20 MB or I'm not sure how much MB, but it is very less than 100 MB it will be there. So if I again see the syntaxes like what are the features in Notepad++. So it's like we have syntax highlighting. So whatever the program language you select, it actually highlight the syntax in the similar way. Like, and it will have auto completion features. Like if we type something like in IDE, so this is like extension. We need to do that. So so here we are talking about auto completion feature, right? It's similar to IDE. It will be there. So maybe for again, just for everyone, was just I'm repeating. So Notepad++ is a great tool to write code very easily. Like, uh, so it will, by default it will have multiple programming language supports. It actually highlights our syntax according to that program language you have selected. So it is very lightweight. So if we are having very basic laptop and not having any RAM and very old laptop also, Notepad++ it's a great option for you or to write any code. So these are the main features what we are doing. So actually you can record the automations as well, macro recording and playback. These are all the plugins actually, like so it has multiple features, but we just uh, use it for IDE purpose only. Right. So if I am going to this again, so this is already some code which is written, the Python code. So if I want to create, we have multiple options right here. So I will be zooming little bit more. So here, so I'm creating a new page, but here there are multiple tabs. If you see, so I am selecting, I want in P, I want, if you see Pascal, PHP, PowerScript, PowerShell, no, different dot properties and different should put pure basic and Python. So I am Python, I want. So if I run the something like I am import, so it is highlighting import is a keyword. Actually, it is highlighting, right? So import math. So b equal to square root something. Just I'm writing b equal to the dot square root of 4. So here print b. So it will actually see give you the levels also. Like if we in going forward, we will see the indentations also. It will by default it will show you. So if I go back, so this is the function we have written for something else. There is it's so you can actually in this you can close it and open it. So to check out of the functions is there or not. So, but the one thing is like we can't run it from, I meant to say directly from this, like Spider I used to run directly this play button or run button, right? But we can't run it. But however, it's not necessarily we need to run it. We actually run this file from, I meant to say, so just I'm saving somewhere Python scripts, est test. So I want copy to clipboard, copy full file path. So I am just opening my command prompt. So by default it takes that. So if I run my Python command, so actually it is going into this shell. It is saying it is not activated because I have installed Anaconda. But this is actually working because I have set the environment variable. So in whichever location you open the command prompt and run the Python window, it will go to this. I meant to say the Python shell. So just I am quitting. So now I just want to run Python space. So I have saved my file here. So purpose. So when I run this, so for me I got the output right. I'm printing 2.0. It is similar to console output what we are seeing. So generally what I did, so I have invoked Python file Python exe because I have set the environment variables. So I am saying to my system that if I have given Python, get that python.exe to be run from that location. So which location, how we set it? So normally I edit system environment variables. So here there will be environment variables. So here we have to set actually the path. So generally what I said, I have installed Anaconda in this location. So whatever location you have installed, maybe D drive, normally it will be users, your name and then Miniconda if you install Miniconda then or otherwise the Python 3 something library. So I have given this locations where uh, I meant to get so when I type the Python it should refer to the python.exe. So if I go to this location, see conda 3. So there will be two files conda.exe and python.exe. So it has invoked our python.exe by default. But if I actually remove that again, let me delete this. I will just again unset it, and again you should reopen. So now if I say Python, it should not work until unless. Yeah, it is actually not working. Before it went into inside that I meant to say that Python we will have multiple shell, right? But now what happened? It actually what it is doing, it is invoking the Microsoft interpreter. So it is saying, okay, you can directly download it from Python. But maybe this is the new. I'm not sure about this. I mean, new feature Microsoft has added. So if I again go back my system variables, and I will be adding. Okay, okay, okay. And then this console, the command prompt, we have to reopen again because otherwise it refers to old temp files. So again, if we now run again Python, so now again we went inside python.exe. So it's like even if you don't set environment variables also, if you want to go to use that the similar way, normally where you have installed the Python, and here you have to go to that location and run Python here, so it will automatically invoke the uh, shell. So the Python shell is nothing but the same what I meant to say online editor, I can say online interpreter. So if I want a hi, I run it, so it is actually printing hi. So as of now I closed that. So this is the main I meant to say I want every one of you set the environment variables so that it is easy for you to uh, run the programs. If not, this is like I meant to say this is the easiest way where you can run the program. If IDE is there, you are able to install Anaconda on our machines. If there is a space already available on our machines, try to install Anaconda instead of Miniconda. If you install Miniconda, also try to install Spider. Like directly run Conda install Spider. It will actually do the necessary installations. So this is all about how to use this. I meant to say Notepad++, and there will multiple plugins also. I haven't got chance to work on it. So directly we can run from here also. There is run option, right? Directly, I think we can run it, but I'm not sure which program to run. Okay, let me just I'm taking just trying here, not okay. I just opened python.exe again. It's not. Uh, so maybe there I need to do some research around it. You can try that as well. Test.py to run. Okay, it's not like okay, not like Python interpreter. It is okay. So it's so better as of now. We can use console only. Maybe in future, how there should be plugins where we can run directly on the notepad to get the output also. So this is about uh, notepad plus plus today. So now the main discussion will be today is uh, so the first exercises. So from now onwards, I want every one of you to have a GitHub account and write these codes and upload that. So for me, I am just I will be doing in Notepad plus plus today because Spider has some issue with input function. I need to check on. So the first thing is like a band name generator. It's actually very straightforward. It's nothing but string concatenation program. So the problem statement will be create a program using only print and input function. So what it's saying, create a greeting message for our program. So our program is like band name generator. So generally it is actually divided into these steps, but if it's given uh, already I meant to say instead of dividing steps we need to divide ourselves. So instead of that they have given already all the steps what we need to go. So greeting message, so it's like welcome or hi. So how we do that in Python, we actually say to user by displaying the message, right? So what I will do, so before that I will comment like back name generator. Before that I want my program to be Python. So what I'm doing, uh, so greeting message. So they said to greet the users. So once we run the first line should be greeting message, right? So it's like hi, whatever we want, like hi, welcome to band name generate. So it's like I'm doing one by one step. So what I will do, I will let band name generate. So now I just want to update full file path. I will run on command prompt. So I will run this file. So it's saying hi, welcome to band name generator. Done. So I am going back again. So ask the user for the city to grow up. So how we ask the user to enter the input? We will generally we ask via input function, right? So again I am going back. Now I want input. What I want to display? I want please enter our city name. But we know that we have to store this input somewhere. So we want to I meant to say store this value whatever user enters into some variable, right? What variable I am defining? I'm defining city as variable. So if I run this, I am saving it and again I am running. So please enter our city name. So I am entering my name Pune. So it actually asking the cursor line is beside here itself, right? So it is not going to the new line. So we haven't defined anything. So but it is working. So as of now we are asking the user to give the input. So now ask the user for name of their pet. So again I am going back. Pet name equal to input. Please enter our pet name. So again I am saving it. I am running it again. So it's like Pune, some what we can give a Roy. So now we have asked user to give us the like I meant to say city name and pet name, but we are not completed our programming yet. So combine, they want to combine and show them their band name. So what we want to do here, they want to combine us the inputs they have provided. So it's like uh, so as per the main logic goes here. So this is like all the instructions what they have provided. We have uh, coded like from the instructions to this point. So the main logic comes here. So they want to combine this and show them because and again print out. And they have given another instruction like cursor shows on a new line. New input cursor shows on a new line. So as of now, we already we have I meant to say we have seen if to print a new line, right? It we use this backslash and notation. So now combination is like band. So here our logic goes depending on whatever you want, how to combine also. Band name equal to city plus pet name. If I do this, it's like if I enter Pune Roy, it's like directly it will give me without any space, right? Instead of that, I want to say some space to add. So here the plus operator will do as concatenation, like it will add whatever the strings coming, because we already discussed the input function, whatever we give it will take it as string only. So we have to do the explicit type conversion depending on the inputs we have provided according to the logics. So band name equal to city plus, but I want some space between them. So I am giving space. So to concatenate, right, I am giving space in double quotes. So now I am printing our band name could be. So normally, if I want to, it should be. So the first object will ended here, and then the second object I'm giving band. So if I want to space, some space I am giving. So now you got it right. So whatever the instructions has given, we are converted into the codings in Python. It's like simple, I meant to say text to code conversions. Very easy. Like in Python, it's very easy to uh, do that conversions. So now I am running. So we have added slash and right now the cursor should go the new line. So if you see the cursor before it came at beside this only, but now it went into new line. So Pune and then Roy. So done. So this is our first exercise. So you can write it multiple ways. Like if I'm taking another variable here, instead of that, what you can do directly also. I meant to say. So if I give this here, it should work, right? I'm not sure. So in the print statement itself, we are directly giving instead of taking another uh, instead of another variable. So again, I am just so it is working fine. So instead of using another variable memory, just we have directly given this. So it's a simple logic. Just what we are doing concatenations of the city and the pet name. Nothing else we are doing. So that's it with the first program. So any questions with this? So you can just try to write the same before seeing the solution. Try to refer to this PPT and try to code it at our end without seeing the solution. The solutions will be uploaded to GitHub repo only, so we'll be providing maybe one day later. So now any questions? If not, we will go to the next program.
Yeah, no question. You can move on.
Again, now this is another programming. So just we will see the problem statement here. Write a program that adds digits in a two-digit number. For example, if uh, input was 35, so my output should be 8. So here a few instructions are given. Ask the user to enter a input. So again, now this is done. So now addition of two digits in a two-digit number. So it will be again. Now again I am going back. So first I will ask user to enter two-digit number. So what how it will be? So I want to ask user to enter two-digit number. So I will be two digit number. So I have closed it. I'm closing. I want the cursor to go now. So but I want to store this number in some variable, right? I want to access it later. So what I want to digit number. So better whatever you are giving the variable name, it should be referred to whatever you are coding. That's the best practice. Don't take A, B, C, something like that in programs going forward. So it may give you confusion. But better programming is like whatever the variable you define with the I meant to say purpose of that variable. So now I'm again going back. So So here it's straightforward. So it is asking write a logic to access each digit. So for example, so I will be giving this two digit addition. So I am saving this and running it. So done. So I want where is my the full path I want the full path. So enter a two digit number. I'm entering 36. So we are not doing anything but just we have given digit number and input asking the user to input. Now the logic goes here. So one thing is like the straightforward way what I thought of. using string access. So whatever we have right. Uh, so whatever user gives that the input. So generally the string is a I meant to say array of characters. So I want to access first character, then it should we can access directly by giving a slash of I mean to, so first digit first digit equal to 2-digit number and index. So generally in all the programming languages the index start with 0. So the first if I take 3 I can access it because 36 is a not number, it's actually string. String is a character like array of characters. So I want to I am accessing by a string accessor. So I'm accessing the first character in a string. So I'm just printing the first digit. So again now I want to save the file and again run it. So so if you see here the first digit I got it 3, right? So similarly I can get the second digit by giving the second accessor like the index I meant to say. So I have only two index like only two indexes because we are asking user to enter only 2-digit number, and we are actually giving this first digit, second digit. If we print it will actually do that, but we don't want that. Now what we want to add these two digits. If we add directly it won't work, right? Because if I try to do this, because both are strings again I am applying see what will the program says. It is not doing anything. It actually what it does, it is concatenating again. So if you see I'm 36 is the enter digit, so it is taking it, treating it as string, 3 as one string and 2 as another string. What how we did earlier by plus operator string concatenation we did, right? Similarly it did again, but I want 9 as my output. So how we do? So now what we actually do is like we convert it into int. And say addition of 2 digits just we have to do it. So now what we are doing, we are actually converting that string type to integer type and second digit to integer type, and we are doing uh, I meant to say addition here. So similarly you can take a new another variable also, but instead of doing that we are directly giving in a print statement. Now if I save it and run it, so that is, so I got my value 9 right here. So this is simple way, like it is actually what we are doing. We are accessing string accessors, and then we are doing type conversion, and then what we are doing, we are just adding it to first and two digits after type conversion. So here again, if you want to implement, I meant to say multiple. I I means yesterday we seen exceptions, right? So if you want to implement exceptions, actually you can implement exceptions also here. What if user has entered some ABC values, but when you are trying to convert, it is actually not converting the digit. So it will give you a value error. So you can handle that value error, and actually what you can do, uh, you can try to handle that and pass the message to the user. So this is an invalid entry. And again, you can check the length of the, I meant to say, string they have entered. If it is greater than, I meant to say, greater than 2, then you can say directly uh, this is not required and exit. Like, I meant to say, you want print, just for our purpose, I am just saying. So again, I am saving. So using this mechanism for more sophisticated and to implement all the, I meant to say, all the logics to be implemented when asking the user. So we can use the exceptions concept here. Uh, so it will be like all the concepts whatever we learned. It is good to implement in this type of projects, like in that type of exercises. So if I just again valid syntax, I, okay, sorry, I haven't closed. 36. So it's giving the length is 2. So you have to check if length is greater than 2, then immediately you have to notify user you have entered like the digits which are greater than 2, because we are actually asking to user only to enter two digit number, not greater than. So I want this is simple, but if you are very enthusiastic, you can try to implement exception handling in this exercise, so it will be very useful. So any doubts here? We are done with second exercise. So this is not only the logic, like you can write the logic in different way also. Instead of converting by string accessors, convert it into integer and then do the arithmetic operations like 20 plus something like that. You can divide it, right? If it is 30, then it is like 30 plus 6. something you have to divide it with 10, then you will get 30 something using division. You can try all that. Different logics you can try. It's the easiest way I have said is string accessors, but you can try to write the same code in different ways, different implementations you can try. So now going back to third exercise, calculation of body mass index. So generally we have everyone might be knowing body mass index, right? BMI calculator online. So if I something like this, like age 50, height 183 centimeters, 82. So calculate. So it is saying like 24.5 kg per meter square. So here if I given the same type of thing in my code, I should get 24.5 as my input. So not generally if I go back, so we have to write a program to ask user to give a weight and height. So and weight and height should be in kg and meter. So just before that I want to BMI, how BMI formula. General the BMI formula is like weight in kgs divided by height in meter square. Alright, so this is how we will be implementing. So first again I want to say like BMI BMI calculator. I will go to my languages Python. Now first I want weight. Ask user to input weight. Please enter your weight. But they should be in kg, kilograms. Similarly, height input in meters. So here, before doing the calculation, so now what we will do, we generally weight we should actually convert to int of weight. So in meters, whatever we enter, like 180 centimeters, in meters is like if we divided by 100, it will be 1.83, right? So generally, height in meters will be of float values only. Height. Now BMI. Calculation. So I am taking BMI equal to what we have, formula weight divided by height square, right? So generally we can have height star star 2. So this is exponential. If you have remembered, we have already discussed this operator. So otherwise it's GHD height. So now print. So why I have given this squares, right? Actually the operator precedence, like what we have uh, seen, like a BODMAS rule, PADMAS, like where parenthesis will be first priority, where it will, the square is like nothing but multiplication of same itself, right? So I have did the same thing. So print our BMI is BMI. So here I'm not adding any I meant to say units. I just I have done it. Then I want to save it. It should be BMI. Yes. So well, but okay. And we are warning. So I am giving in kg how much I have given there. So just I want 82, 93. Sorry, 1.83. So because they have asked in centimeters, but we have to give in meters. Divided by 100, we do 1.8. So if I, so here what it is giving is 2.484. So they have actually rounded off to 24.5. So which is similar. So if I use a round function here also, I meant to say where it is. Okay. So again I am doing the same thing. 82 in kg, 1.83. Okay, it rounded to nearest integer. Right. Sure. Yeah, we need to see if how to round to nearest floating point integer. Generally, in rounding, we will have some. other character. Yeah, you can check if you want to get only up to one value of a decimal point. I think you can just check how to do that. In rounding function, I think I have to give. I'm not here. So okay. So here we need to define some up to how much it should round. We can decide it later. Like now the actual session will end, but this is how we will calculating the EPMI. Uh, so any questions today? Let me know on chat or anything. But do practice all this before checking the, I meant to say, solutions. So in PPT there won't be any solutions. I'm just stopping the recording. Okay. So yeah, try to code yourself instead of just copy pasting. Try to type it. So it is better for our learning purpose only. And upload all that to your Git repo. I want everyone to have our Git repo to be created, and I will be checking, like I will be asking maybe in weekend to ping me all the Git repos. Uh, if nothing else, then thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.